don't interrupt the film, Sophie. This is the aquarium, the London Zoo Aquarium, one of the oldest in the world and one of the best in the world for many years. And one of the longest surviving aquariums. There have been other good aquariums that have closed, but this is a very successful public aquarium. The first hall is made on 3 halls: cold water, fresh water. Then later there's tropical fresh water, and then there's salt water. So oh look, this is a little bit mixed up now. It used to be that way, but now they put the salt water and the fresh water together. Not quite sure. That's a little bit disorientating because they've already mixed. Okay, so the seahorses here are there, right? Okay, seahorses.
We have them here.
Okay. That's nice. Different colours. Nice bench. A food fish in many parts of Europe. Hench, tinker. But it's, and of course the eel is supposed to be in there as well, but I can't see the eel. It's probably hiding around one of the tubes the way that it does. But for those of you who think I'm joking, when I talk about the fish in my office being a conservation attempt, you can see it's exactly the same as the ones I've got in my office. The butterfly good-eared, or Amicus splendens, here it is, and it's back from the brink. Conservation. These 2 species of fish are called good-ears and are found in Mexico. Unlike most fish that lay eggs, good-ears give birth to such and such. Sadly, they're on the brink of extinction. So the crescent zoea is now extinct in the wild. That's that one, which is called Zoogenitus tequila. And our fish are part of a breeding ground to save the species from total extinction. That's also what I'm doing in my office with my fish tanks, to try and save Amicus splendens, this one here, from total extinction. If people think I'm mucking about when I photograph in the office and they see these rather plain fish and say, well, why is he keeping them? Why isn't he keeping neon tetras and all of that? Well, perhaps now they'll be convinced that it really is a serious conservation project that I'm doing in my office, because here they are, right here in London Zoo, with back from the brink conservation attached to it. So there we are. And I've got them in my office, and I've bred an awful lot of them and given them to other serious aquarists, and I'll continue to do so if I can.
That's close.
These are the roach. Again, this time we've got Charco La Palma pupfish, Grandon longidosalis, another threatened fish. Doesn't look up to much in comparison to a lot of aquarium fish, but it really is in danger of extinction. Maybe one of these days I'll try that one as well if I get to British native marine fish. The problem is keeping that cold enough.
That's a big one!
Oh yes, it is.
Yeah, big one.
Yeah. These are, oh, that looks like a sea bream if I'm not mistaken, rather large. Or a gilt-headed bream, is it, or a bass? Nice, big. And here you've got some South American, pardon me.
That's a girl.
They're not actually, are they? They're not. These are African cichlids from Madagascar, and they look just like South American cichlids. That's really something that should make your average fish keeper sit up and take notice. They're called Coxodato, Pinstripe Minorambo, Mangahara cichlid, and Dambomypentina, and they're all Tychochromis and Paratrophus. Never seen them before. It's nice.
Black and white.
Yeah, I think they're called dominoes or something.
But that's the beautiful one.
Oh yeah, they're lovely. These various types of anemone fish, very popular. They like to swim up with their heads down like that. Calman rostrata, a beautiful copper band butterfly fish. You like these shrimps, do you? These rosy coloured shrimps. Scarlet cleaner shrimp. I must admit, I've got a soft spot for that Calman rostratus. And also these little mandarin-like gobies at the bottom, I do like those as well. Just even the way that they move. Oh, there's a little crab in there as well. Quite remarkable colours on some of these invertebrates.
He just dead. He just dead.
What's dead?
Dead.
Oh, I don't think there's anything dead in there.
Not
All
dead.
living, it's all very much alive actually.
Not dead.
Friends, is it?
Yes, there's a friend.
Which one? Oh yeah, the Regal Tang, I think is what it's called again.
Smiley.
Yes, Regal Tang.
Caracanthus
And you've got this nose fish here.
And then the Nemo says
Unicorn surgeonfish. There's a very good example of the unicorn surgeonfish over there, but no,
What's that?
oh, these are wrasses. I love wrasses, Labradoodle. But one of my favourite fish I saw in here, I can't find it again now. Ah, there we are. The emperor angelfish. Fantastic. Pomacanthus. What was it? Pomacanthus what? Doesn't say. Pomacanthus. Oh, sorry, imperator, of course.
Look, the blue one has a big.
That's the Regal. That's the, isn't it? Isn't that the Regal? Yeah. Oh, yes. That's a lovely example of that blue wrasse here. That's a bird wrasse. Bird wrasse, because it's got a nose like a beak. But I can't see the nose on that. Back over there. Maybe I'll try and focus back on behind. He doesn't want to come to the front. He's a little bit self-conscious about his nose. Actually, that unicorn surgeonfish. He thinks he's got it anyway. And so's he. Happy? Just to show you the scale, here's Sophie next to things that look like giant piranhas, but they are pacus, aren't they? They are pacus, a major food fish of the Amazon basin, and also available when small for people to buy in shops, not knowing what their requirements will turn out to be. Then instead of the goldfish bowl, it wants the bath, then it wants the garden pond, and then it wants your house. It wants you to cement your house, fill in the windows, and fill the whole house with water in order to keep it happy. People are usually reluctant to do that, and another one gets added to the zoo's collection. This aquarium fish getting a bit too big for its boots is the Black Doris or Oxydorus niger. Again, relatively frequently purchased by people that don't know that they're going to have something that would do credit to a shark out in the ocean as far as the size is. showing his boobies. It hasn't got boobies. That is an ancestris, and that is the male because it's got the horns.
Boobies.
Not boobies. No boobies on that fish. Fish don't have boobies. That's just a figment of imagination. Here's this conservation breeding room, and of course right there you've got none other than Amicus splendens, a fish that I'm also breeding and have a personal program for conserving in my office tank, which, as I said before, people are invited to cooperate with me on if they live in Warsaw and are serious fish keepers. As you can see, it's serious enough for London Zoo to give all of this space and the conservation breeding room a large tank to, more than one large tank to this species. I see more of them down there by the way. Air enclosure on the top, I don't know if they're here, but this is a reptile house, the earliest in the world, 1927, first reptile house in the world. And we're going to take some stills now because I'm pretty short on memory now. So you're gonna speak parcel tongue and reenact Harry Potter, yeah? Go on. But you're not a very good wizard because the glass hasn't broken, it hasn't come out, Sophie. So this is where it all happens, isn't it? In the Harry Potter books, when he first discovers that he's a wizard, or they first discover that it's something seriously different about him. Right here. That's an arrow poison frog, a Dendrobates azareus. A real gorilla. He's not doing any marketing, so I don't know what these people are talking about that say they're going to make a gorilla marketing campaign. He doesn't do any marketing at all. I think it's a load of rubbish. See, they should be feeling it, and Sophie's telling them not to. They don't look impressed at being told what to do, but if they're going to come here, they can bloody well obey the rules.
You do not feed them.
You tell them so. You tell them so.
What? Feed them. That is it.
Very badly brought up people, but the whole world will see it. Feeding the animals